Okay. What we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go over some basic procedures. So first of all, do you have your grenades bound to double tap G? Because that is how most CRs block everything. Second of all, what I want you to do with your DC-17M is, do you have your ACE set up for interact and self-interact and stuff?
I do.
Alright. Go into your self-interaction wheel. Go to equipment.
Okay, go on.
It would actually help if I had the gun in my hand to do it. Go to equipment, then you're going to go to fold, unfold grip. This is your anti-tank rifle.
Shit.
Do not shoot this at or near your comrades.
Clear your backblast like every other rocket.
Well, no, that you don't have to clear backblast with these.
Oh, really? You don't?
It's a grenade launcher. You don't have to really clear backblast.
Okay,
Wait,
okay,
the
no,
Go ahead and refold it.
Alright.
And make sure you have a clip loaded. Alright. Okay, cool. That's weapons test. Now, do you have the DC-15 SA blaster pistol on you?
Bingo.
Alright, cool. But I'm assuming since you got the loadout from core that everything is correct.
Go.
Alright. Do
you know how to do basic medical as well, Havoc?
Yeah, I definitely know how to heal myself.
you have
no, I'm talking
enhanced
about
movement
others.
set up.
Yes.
I'm over this wall. But you passed the test.
Wow!
Next, what we're gonna go over is, this is actually the most important thing that I don't know if anybody's actually had you do. Let me go ahead and
base.
just see if anyone had you. Okay, so what we're gonna need you to do next is the bulk of your training is gonna rely on this next decision. What do you want your squad role to be?
Rifleman.
The basic rifleman?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. You have your loadout for it then. We don't need to worry about anything else. Now, what we're gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna turn training over to Bolt for the next portion, and then we're gonna go over some more advanced stuff after you get the demolitions done.
After Bolt, he can go. I'll take him over with medical, just standard medical.
Alright. Everybody,
Blinder, stop jumping.
shut the fuck up and listen to what Bolt has to say, because we all need to learn a thing or two about demo.
Hey.
Alright, gather around!
I'm the bomb guy. Alright, so we got a couple different bombs here. I'm just gonna lay them out carefully. Let's talk about the first thing here. It's the mine detector. It's probably gonna be the most important thing if you become bomb squad. I don't know if you guys carry these.
Yeah,
but
we do.
yeah, these things are great. So, for instance, look down this road real quick. I'm gonna put down this Aper's mine dispenser. What this thing does is it shoots out mines, and by doing this, I'm gonna have to defuse every single one of these bombs. But
Fuck, I hate
I can do it. Trust me. They are, but I can do
I
it.
would
So
not put this over here because I don't want to risk like destroying a bunch of
I
stuff.
hated training
yeah.
with these.
Well, I can pick it. I can pick it up anyways. So where do you guys want to move this? Somewhere closer.
How about down the road?
But into, I was just gonna say, like,
I'm gonna take this because we're gonna need it.
Yard, but,
That sounds good.
yeah, industrial yard. That sounds a lot better.
Yeah.
Follow suit, guys.
Alright, let's go.
quick, do you mind just letting me know when Cypher shows up?
To the industrial yard.
Llama.
Alright, this looks really perfect right here.
You're gonna go right here.
Yeah.
Go on top of the crate if you are observing. Because, I don't want you to die.
Of course.
You guys shouldn't be in any trouble, honestly. So.
No, it's okay. No, we trust you.
Yeah.
As long as you do what Bolt says, you probably won't die.
No, good. No.
All right.
You don't understand.
So most units don't use these mine dispensers, but I use them anyways just to tell people like how to defuse mines because it's the best way to do it than running up to an IED and being like, all right, so we're gonna try this out. Also, there's let me show you these other ones.
Havoc, you're down there. You're training. Go.
Right. Sorry.
Break your legs. By the way, when you're looking down on an object, you can climb down like that so you're not bleeding like this. Get that?
There's also this dummy mine right here. And yeah. All right. So who needed to learn how to defuse stuff?
Havoc and everyone else.
All right. So I'm gonna drop down this
pretty much
defuse kit real
dislodge.
quick. I actually have a couple, so I'll drop down another one. I don't know who else needed it. Let's see. I'll take out that one, and then I'll put down.
Enough, I already have to fuse a kit.
I'll put down my
Yeah,
mine
no, it's
detector.
already in the standard kit.
I'll put down my mine detector if you need it, but
Yeah,
you'll be able
right.
to see the mine because it's right here. It'll be this little dummy mine, so it won't actually kill you. If you get too close to it, it'll beding and shoot a flare out, and that's it.
Wait,
but
how do you turn on the mine detector?
so you're gonna hit the brackets key. It's the
Oh.
left and right bracket,
Oh, yeah.
and it can change if you want it on your left side or right side of your screen.
Yeah, I have that, but it's not working. I can't tell.
Well, they need to be turned on first, and then you'll start hearing like a little beep. So
Oh,
I'm gonna go turn this one.
This is a fitting driver.
I'm gonna go turn this on real
Don't worry
quick.
about
If you guys want to get close to it and see kind of what it looks like to turn it on, you can. So in order to turn on these mines for pretty much all of them, except for the Thrall Bulls or the demo blocks, or even the demo blocks, you're still going to need to ace interact. You just hit the Windows key, and then there's a select trigger. And then for this one, it's a pressure plate, but most of them are going to be to detonate or a timer. You can also pick it up. But so we're going to put a pressure plate on this. And then if we step back, if you guys have your brackets keys, do you guys, and like probably stand like right here, you guys should be able to hear it. Do you hear it, Havoc?
I think I do.
Yeah, so never ever ever walk up or crouch to it. Always go prone to it, and I call it like the old man prone because we're gonna literally go right up to it and hold the Windows key while you walk like that, while you go prone to it, and then just keep on inching towards it when you're like really close to it.
yeah, don't land.
And then you'll
on it.
eventually see like diffuse. So there we go.
And by the way, you're gonna use the AC interaction menu, so that's how you do
Yeah,
it.
it's the Windows key. So that one's diffused, but I'm gonna rearm it real quick just to give you a more test at it before we go ham. Let me put this back up. Alright, put this back down. Trigger, pressure plate, boom. And then whoever wants to go for it, they can go for it. Just go prone, and
Havoc, go.
you won't need your mine detector because you can see this one, but for those little Aper ones, you're going to need that because they'll start flashing left and right everywhere. So yeah, just gently tap W and
Don't worry
you'll
about it.
get
Pay
close to
attention
it.
to the
Yeah,
objective.
let
at
you
hand.
be. Just pay attention to that.
I already know how to defuse.
And then hold Windows key as you get close to it and you'll be good to go.
Flounder, what did you just say?
You got it?
I already learned how to defuse in another.
It's always good to, it helps to either retain knowledge or to regain knowledge.
Got it?
So, it's always good.
Alright.
I'm a
Diffuse.
POD in a
Alright, who else needed to basically
That's
just
fine, that's fine.
test diffusal skills, I guess? Anybody else?
No, I'm well aware.
Alright,
But
well,
yeah, here.
I'm going to step on it real quick just to show you what it does. I mean, you can probably guess what this one does because it's a dummy, but
I volunteer to step on it.
yeah. Alright, now just
Flounder.
step right on that thing.
Right.
Ta-da! And typically that's where you die.
Where'd it
Yeah.
go?
It just
It
jumps up.
disappeared 'cause you're dead.
No, it jumps up and then it has a little
Deploy
boom.
like a flag or whatever.
Yeah,
isn't
it did. You don't see it?
I don't see it now.
Oh, well,
Yeah, I don't see it either.
I guess it
No.
only shows for whoever placed it, but these next ones right here, these are the real deal. And then we're going to talk about the Thrall Bulls and EMP
Hello?
mines. We hear you.
Yes.
Alright,
Where are you guys located?
alright.
stand by. I'm coming to you.
FOB
We're at
Bravo.
FOB Bravo.
Alright.
Oh, you guys are here.
Alright, Havoc, I'm gonna give you this. You're gonna actually deploy this one. Alright, so take where is it at?
Hey, look, Trapper's here.
Alright, you're gonna take that.
Please stay
Sniper,
off of
get over
comms.
here.
Stay off of
Alright,
comms.
there.
Sniper, I'm right over here. Hold still.
Stay off of comms.
You see that right there? The little
I'm gonna pick that up.
yeah, it's the firing device, and that's what you're gonna use to trigger all these explosions. So if you go up here and you ace interact on this thing, and you hit select trigger, then you'll have a firing device, and then you can hit it. Alright, so tell me when you do that.
Alright.
Alright, so
Pick that
now
up, right?
no, the firing device. Alright, now
Just not
step
to
back.
stand in front of it.
Yeah, well, no, we're gonna stand in the shield. So, all right, let's get back on the shield. It's not gonna blow up, but it's gonna dispense them.
It just, yeah. I
So,
don't, wait, will they go through the shield?
no, they're not gonna go this direction. They're gonna go to the west in front of us. All right, so hit Control Windows for your self interaction, and then go to Explosions, and then there should be one for the detonate, for the little.
Speeder bike.
We'll detonate all.
Yep, there you go. Now, there's different timers on it, so if you had different explosions, you need to blow off at different times instead of all at once, but... so yeah, now these are the real deal. If you walk up to it and you hit the brackets key, probably like right here, you can see all of them, and you'll still be safe, so... You guys see it? When you hit the brackets key?
I hate those things.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, so... if you want, you can take a crack at, you know, defusing one of them. I'm pretty confident, so I mean, I'll do this
you're going
first
with
one.
Them. Put your weapons on your back, you two, and go in and defuse.
Yeah, we can start taking out some of these.
And get in there.
Yeah, be very careful because these ones are small, so like these ones are really, yeah, these ones are really fidgety because they're small.
I'll defuse one, then you can go for one Havoc.
All right, yeah, you're gonna get real close to this thing, very uncomfortable. By the way, I recommend third person, and yeah, when you defuse them, they're gonna disappear. By the way, so.
These
Okay,
ones
that's
do.
good.
Other explosives won't though. Well, some others.
Yeah, other ones will have a little animation, like the IEDs. They'll have like the little dug-in animation that you can pick them back up and put them back down. So there's still a couple more out here. Like I don't have my thing on me anymore, so just be wary. I don't know exactly what all of them
You're
are.
about to walk into one.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to defuse this one right here.
That was close.
All right. Alright. Now, previously with the mines, some of them had a 50-50 shot of detonating when you were defusing them. For the most part, it's like 100%. I haven't had a single one detonate on me yet, so... But on the old version of Swap, it would do that, so... you guys are seeing them on the mine detectors, right?
Away, Snake.
You guys are hearing them on the mine detectors, right?
Hell yeah, it's terrifying.
Oh yeah, like they're gonna be beeping and everything crazy. So.
Like 5 beeps at once. That's always great.
Oh yeah. How many more do you guys see?
More than that should
I'm
be.
gonna deal with one more on this side over here.
Yeah, I'll take this one out, and then you can get some on the left.
Okay.
All right, right side should be clear.
Jesus Christ, this Snake.
I don't see anything on the right.
All right, is that no? There's one there, and I think that should be it.
Hold up, there's one right there. Hold up.
Oh, all the way over there.
Ah, that thing went really far.
I know.
In around, see if there's any others.
Yeah.
Pokeball.
Here we go. Defuse that shit.
Fuck up. Cut the red wire.
All right.
Come on now.
Well, you guys did the hardest part of the training, and that's actually defusing and, you know, nearly pissing your pants because you're close to it and it might blow up.
Carnage.
But all right, now let's get in the shield for the next part.
I'm glad
Yeah.
I get to skip the 30%
I need you to
of
hop
the
onto the
MLGs.
21st team speak real quick.
All right. All right, we're gonna do the next part here. Let's start talking about these C types here. Oh,
Oh god,
not
no.
that.
Oh,
I grabbed the
shit.
wrong one. That's a more fun one. So these C-type ones are
Supposed to
here.
have a defusal kit.
No, so these you throw. So we're gonna chuck them out and then just sit behind the shield and we'll be okay.
Not using my
It'll
stream
take
device as a
two.
vehicle.
It'll take two to take out an AAT. They have about 10 to 15 seconds till they blow up. The only bad thing about these C-types is that I prefer the explosion bags, but depending on your units, we use C-types for whatever reason, and I know you guys probably will use the explosion bags. They're better, they have a better range, but that's more shrapnel gonna kill you anyways. But, you know, if someone knows what they're doing, then you shouldn't be in too much harm. So if someone wants to pick that up, what you do is you hit Control G. As you have it selected, you know, hit Control G to get to it, and then Shift G to actually toss it. That's what I meant to say.
Not throw it inside the shield.
Yeah, don't toss it in
God.
here. You have to actually hop out of here and then chuck it out, and you can see kind of the animation. I have two of
Throw it
these.
out that light pole.
I have two of these if you want to toss one after he does also.
Alright, so I'll just toss this right?
Not in here, but
Not
out
in,
of here.
Not in here.
Yeah. So toss
Okay,
it.
so Toss this.
Yeah, toss
Go,
it.
go for the
Yeah,
light
and
pole
then
where
step
that
back.
works, yeah.
All right. Now it looks like it's there, but it's actually wherever he tossed it. So unless you tossed it on the ground, but either way, we still are going to be safe, it seems, because we have the shield.
The shield lasts a long time.
There we go. So if you want to take out the second one, you can. They're
You
kind
killed the
of
light pole.
they're kind
Congrats.
of really fun in my opinion.
Thank you.
So
Nice.
It's Havoc's turn for that one, I'd say.
Havoc.
Alrighty.
all right.
Floating tube is gay, lol.
Jesus.
Yeah. So Control G to get to it from all the grenades you might carry.
Copy that.
Shift G to just toss that thing out there. You'll be good to go. I'll also put down an explosion bag because this is more of what you guys will use. So let me grab it real quick. And you can kind of see how these
Believe in
work.
you, Havoc. You can do it.
There we go.
Let's see.
Alright, see, where am I gonna throw it at?
Pick whatever you feel like that doesn't include anything in the shield.
All right.
Just
Let
throw it
me.
this way.
I'll toss it like a defective clone.
I like how that time on my screen it actually went flying. That's cool.
All right.
Remember the
So these
fucking
these
hunchback
bags are a
who
lot
dog in
smaller.
that one
Oh, all right.
episode?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Let me pick.
Fuck is
Nice.
that?
Back.
Someone dropped the
There we go.
binoculars. All right. So if you want to drop the explosion bags, you can now.
Want it.
So they work the exact same way as the C-type, but bigger boom, basically. Oddly enough, it still takes about two of these to take out an AET from what I've seen, but if it's damaged with gunshots, you should be good to hit just one with it. So, yeah, just chuck it out there. Yeah, the animation will scare you because it seems like it's right in front of you, but it's actually thrown. It's thrown somewheres, which is the worst part. You don't know where it's thrown at, so...
It's somewhere in the direction you were facing. That's all you need to know.
Exactly.
Yep, there we go. Alright.
I love me some shrapnel.
Alright, next part, EMP mines. These things are freaking amazing. I'm just going to drop it. You'll see kind of what it looks like. It's this big plate right here. You can, it literally, stuff will step on it, and then what happens is the AAT or MTT or whatever, the crew will disembark. The vehicle won't be any use at all. It kind of stinks because, you know, being an EMP, you would think that it would take out the droids. It doesn't. It only takes out the vehicle, and then they hop out and start blasting you. So you kind of have to wait if you're going to use it more as you're going in, dropping this thing, touching it, and then shooting them, or if you're going to set it as a trap. So these things work pretty easy. I mean, there's no real reason to put it in here or out there, but oddly enough, these don't have ace interaction, you'll see. If I just scroll wheel and then hit EMP mine, these things have a timer on it. They have a 40-second timer, and I can touch it off. You can also defuse this and pick it back up if you accidentally put it down, but it still sets off the EMP sometimes, which is weird. And here's the sound that it makes. Yeah, it's kind of uncomfortable. If you guys want to try it out when you drop a couple down.
My face is my shield.
All right, here's
Someone should stand in front of my speeder bike.
here's a mine for somebody, and then here's a mine
Don't
for somebody.
actually do it. This thing has a gun.
Feel free to go out there and
Makes me even better.
just try it out.
Man.
So
Alright, I got this.
yeah.
Hopefully. I'm just gonna touch it off. That's not what you're doing.
It's not gonna hurt him, but
Alrighty.
yep.
Me.
And then
So, how the
Yep.
fuck do you plant this?
scroll wheel. It's weird because that's the only one that scroll wheels. Yeah, and then you can set it for a timer or just cook it off right there.
What the EMP essentially does, because technically this thing, it drains all the fuel out in
Yeah.
armor life.
Oh.
That's all. It's kind of just what it
I
does.
felt that
Alright.
one of my balls.
And then the very last part here, and then we're done. We have the demolition blocks. I care about 8 of these things. They're great. They work like as demolition blocks kind of would. You put it down, and then you hit the Windows key, and then select trigger. You can put a timer on it or firing device. So I'm gonna give you guys a bunch of these, and we're gonna just detonate them all at the same time, pretty much.
droids are here.
So
Just C4.
Hell yeah.
yeah, it's basically C4. All right, so here's a bunch of these things, and then
I
whoever
can't read.
doesn't have a firing device, take the firing device also. That's how you're going to be able to ace interact and be able to put the charge on it. So, oh, fun fact, by the way, if you ever have to, these things do attach to vehicles. It's a
That's fun.
it's a godsend when you can literally have a walking trap. Or
Here, let me
driving
take one
trap
real
out
quick,
there.
and I'll show you with the speeder bike.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
so just put that thing on
Play
a speeder bike.
Battlefield 4. I already know
If
what it
someone
looks
drop one, I'll show you. Be great.
Here, I got you also. So if you see, it's right on the top of it now. It works the same way on vehicles. Just ace interact, select trigger, and then put it to your firing device or timer. So
Explosives. There it is.
you get torque havoc.
Trying to get it to work. Maybe I need to get closer to the vehicle.
It has to be on the actual explosion right here, or explosive.
Are we all moving into this thing?
Yeah, it won't work on the vehicle interact. It has to work on the bomb interact. You see it?
Trying to. No, it's not there.
It's at the front over here.
Side here.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
Place boomy boomy.
you see it now?
I make boomy go boom.
This thing got disabled from your fucking EMP.
I think it probably did. Yeah.
Well, we can
What
reuse
is this?
as a
Oh,
testing.
I think you
device.
put it on a timer. You put it on the timer. We're gonna have to go back. I think,
Fuck. Oh, boy.
yeah, you're gonna have to move back. You're gonna move back or defuse it. One of the two.
Except my death.
It's still going off. It's still going off. Okay, you defused it. Hey, that's pretty good.
Expected death. I'm disappointed.
I was really.
Hold
hungry.
fire!
So, yeah, if you guys want to put down
They
the
have our
explosion
promotion
blocks, and then we're gonna blow up a hole around us, basically.
Placed it down, but then I don't have the switch. You took it and have it.
Hey,
Someone-
again, if you want,
someone has two.
hit the firing.
My wife and you
This
took
if
my
you want.
switch.
You just gotta get quick out of the thing, and we should be able to detonate this. So.
Yeah, that should be good.
Well, yeah, you can use this thing since you decide to drain it up with all its gas accidentally.
Oh, you're blowing it up?
No. I put it on a trigger. I put it on the timer.
All right.
It's
Looks
actually
like
on the trigger.
we're getting attacked.
Oh, are we getting attacked here?
That'll be fine.
It looks like there's a bunch of droids.
We're worried
Literally
about
just got
that.
back.
They're training, so.
Look.
I'm gonna say, do I not need training if I go over there?
It might, you want any, like, equipment that I can spawn you guys so that way you can...
Yeah, that thing's drained of all fuel.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, if you can
I
spawn
got-
something in,
I got
so
more
it's gonna blow it
bombs
up.
to put on it.
Maybe
what do
like
you guys
a
think you need?
do a droidica with no guns, basically. Those are fun to blow up because they go twirling.
Oh, I mean, for you guys to take them out, because I'm gonna be doing a few more things. You need some bark speeders or something?
Yeah, take out some bark speeders. As long as you don't put any EMP mines, they'll be
Oh,
good.
that didn't... Damn it. Hold on. I gotta do...
Anyone on this frequency or no?
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay, just making sure.
I want my own bark speeder. Just
Oh yes, those.
yeah, quick. If you can,
Everyone
move
loves
the civilian one. It's it really raining. Move the civilian speeder bike out there and make it detonate it.
Have it. I would
I
tell
can't
you to
see
go
that.
fuck yourself, but
Yeah,
It's out of
that's
gas.
bad.
Unless you give gas.
Alright then.
Did you guys use up the rest of the explosions?
Oh, no, there's still an explosive there. Just Havoc didn't activate it.
Whoops.
Fuck this kill switch.
Well, you guys know how those demolition blocks work, right? They're basically C4s.
There's one right here.
Yeah, whoever put the trigger on the speeder bike,
Where is it? Oh, there's one right here.
he never put a trigger on it, but
Yeah, I never put a trigger on it.
you can tell when it has a trigger or not. Just placing it doesn't apply a trigger. You have to interact with it in ace interaction and select the trigger.
Alright, well.
I don't think they're listening.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're pretty much done here. Knocked it out of the park.
I mean, to be honest, the roast is going to be basic riflemen, so I don't think they're really going to have to worry about this too much.
Guys, on an AAT over here.
Alright, well. That seems like it's time for us to do our job.
Medic training, have sniper training, have pilot training. I actually have a lot of training.
That's good.
Not within this group, just within like other Arma series. Like I said, World War II, EOD, and pilot. On here as sniper, but even in the World War II, I'm essentially a multi-tool. So I was tanker, pilot, Nick at one point. So pretty great.
Alright, well. I guess that's gonna about do it here for EOD training.